See if you can go 7 days without going on social media. Okay? 7 days without going on social media. If you can't go, if you cannot go 7 straight days without going on social media, okay, you have a social media addiction. And we repeat that. If you can't go 7 straight days without going on social media, you have a social media addiction. And what does that mean? That means the likelihood of you getting depression or having depression, of you having anxiety and having high anxiety, the likelihood of your brain regressing is very, very high. Data clearly shows, and it's data all over the world and it's easy to get, it clearly shows that the rise of social media also caused the rise of depression and anxiety. The rise of social media caused the rise of depression and anxiety. We have record levels of depression and anxiety worldwide. And if you look at pre-social media, okay, some people are saying pre the iPhone, but I'm saying pre-social media, you will see after social media, when a lot of people got onto social media, there was a massive rise. And the problem is not so much social media. I'm not against social media, because social media does have great points. It's done amazing, remarkable things. However, if it becomes an addiction, if it's an addiction, you're highly likely regressing your brain, hurting your brain, killing your dreams, killing your skill sets, and elevating depression. It's very simple. Try it. See how you go. I'd love to hear about it. Okay? If you can't go 7 days without social media, and I'm talking about even for a minute, if you can't go 7 days without social media, you have an addiction. Okay? You have an addiction. One of the things about what's happening in the era now, and I'm hearing this all around, I'm hearing it from CEOs, you have to, as a human, given the rise of AI, find ways to improve your skill sets. And the best way to improve your skill sets is to have a desire. You don't just go and improve your skill sets for the sake of improving your skill sets. You need a strong desire, and as you're chasing those desires, could be 1, 2, 5 desires, eventually you'll find your ecstatic desire. But what happens is, as you're chasing a desire to overcome complex problems, difficult problems, because that's what we want, you are improving your skill sets, or you need to get new skill sets, or you need to gain new skill sets. And so, right now, if you're not gaining new skill sets, the time people spend on social media should be time you can use to gain new skill sets. You'll be amazed what you can learn. But a skill set that you're using for a purpose. No one's motivated to learn a new skill set if it's not for a specific purpose that you're trying to achieve. And so this is why I push deep learning education, because the number one skill set right now that you want to have in this era is a deep learning skill set. Because learning anything in a deep learning way is the ultimate way of learning, and it grows your brain exponentially. So think about it, your brain is growing and growing exponentially. It's not the old traditional surface, superficial learning type of education that most people experience through the education system. What's interesting is deep learning education, having deep learning skills, is actually exciting and adventurous. You just need to make it into a habit. The problem is this social media and being addicted is killing your capacity to grow and develop. It doesn't matter how many courses you do. It doesn't matter which teacher you have. Social media is holding you back because you've become addicted to it. And the test of whether you're addicted or not is a 7-day challenge. Go 7 days without social media and see what happens to your brain, number one. But if you can't do it, it means you are addicted. It means you're hurting and killing your brain. You're killing your dreams. And if this is your best self, you're walking right away from the best friend that you will ever have.